Just where are you Giants from?
We're from New York, and we...
All hail the New York Giants!
Yo, what's good, y'all? A new era of Giants football is about to begin, and hopefully it's an era where the Giants actually become a watchable team again. So if y'all didn't know, yesterday the Giants signed Young-Ho Koo. Like, yes, bro, I love this signing. Now we don't have to worry about Graham Gano's biddle ass getting hurt during warm-ups anymore. Young-Ho may be an old ho now, but his kicks are still cool.
Think you feeling? We not new to it, we kinda fluid. House game on the wood, my cup filled with mud. I came out the hood. Sometimes the gangster need a hug. I'ma get all my problems above. Hate when people be doing too much. Keep it real, the street show you no love.
Now going into this season, there's a lot of talks in the Giants community as well as the NFL community as a whole about Jaxson most likely playing his rookie year due to the fact that Mr. Unlimited at this point in his career now is Mr. Limited, as well as the fact that both Dr. Eggman's head ass and I Can't Draft for Shit head ass are both on the verge of kicking rocks. So starting Jaxson at some point this season makes sense. It's like kind of like the final desperation move by this regime. And that's exactly what this move is, a desperation move in order to save these bum-ass coaches' jobs. However, maybe Dark could come in and save these guys' jobs and make them look like better coaches than they actually are. I mean, Tom Brady did it with Bill Belichick back in 2001. Maybe the same thing can happen here. Maybe. Project Rookie Quarterback breaking out to help the hopeless Giants with a horrible coaching staff and management to go along with the hardest schedule in the league to finally start winning football games is certainly a cute story that the New York media and Giants fans will cream in their pants to. However, unfortunately, I don't really see that happening. All our Cinderella magic was used up to beat up Tom Brady in 2 Super Bowls. And now that Cinderella Giants magic is gone. But at the same time, I do believe that this change was necessary for a handful of reasons. First off, while this offensive coaching is ass, no matter the quarterback, at the same time, Russ is holding back this offense even further due to his limited mobility and QB vision at this point in his career. I mean, seriously, his vision is awful. Man threw like multiple egregious red zone incompletions. It was very hard to watch. You would have thought he was New York Jets Sam Darnold because of the way he was seeing ghosts. So I do believe that Dark could fare much better in this offense due to his better mobility and vision than Russell Wilson at this point. Another reason why this change was necessary is because contrary to what most people will say, I actually think that starting Dart now can actually be good for him to get over his struggles early on in the NFL. The way you get better in the NFL, or really anything in life really, is that you practice. Dart struggling early on in the NFL is acceptable because he's a rookie, but also because of where he came from. Now remember, he came from the Lane Kiffin offense at Ole Miss, and the offense that they were running there was nowhere near the level of speed and difficulty as any kind of offense is in the NFL. So there's just this huge adjustment there. So getting Dart used to the NFL offense now can actually be very good for him. I'm okay with Dart struggling early on. However, we all know that New York sports fans are more impatient than a person with ADHD waiting on a line. And you know what? In the case of the Giants, I can't really blame them. I mean, this team has been consistently unable to win games, and it's very tiresome. And me as well, I'm at a breaking point with this team. However, if Dark can show flashes, and the key word here is flashes, of good QB play, I think he should be the guy going forward. Because while the Giants may finish with a top pick next year with a new regime taking charge, this QB draft class, it's not looking too good. Also, by the way, Dart, please feed Malik Neighbors the ball because every week he has a facial expression that looks like he's closer and closer to requesting a trade. Anyways, those are my thoughts on Jaxson Dart becoming the starter. Please, Dart, just show some flashes of being a franchise quarterback, please. Because at this point, bro, I'm feeling more hopeless about the Giants right now than me ever seeing my father ever again. Also, one last thing before I go, I just want to let y'all know I'm starting a brand new podcast with a friend of mine. It's called the Rendizi Podcast, which is likely just going to be a placeholder name until we come up with a permanent name. But yeah, we're going to be recording an episode like hopefully once a week. Honestly, everything is still a work in progress, but I'll give y'all a link below down in the description to go check it out. We're gonna try to get the first episode out sometime this week, but yeah, I mean, that's really it. That's all I gotta say. Peace.